What's happening? This is the Tap In Podcast. We are live inside of the Tap In studio. Man, I got two special guests in the building with me, man. My boy Ryan, what's happening, man?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm good, man. And we got Ebonee. How are you?
I'm great.
That's what's up, man. So Ebonee and Ryan, y'all had a podcast called Unsolicited Opinions, right?
Yes.
That is true.
What happened to that? Because I know the people was asking, like, man, what's going on with y'all podcast? What happened?
You want to go first? I go first.
I'll tell my side of the story.
Cool.
Okay. So honestly, what happened was I ended up moving to Austin. And I know ultimately I didn't want to do the virtual, like us on camera, the guest on camera. I didn't want that. So since we did it in Dallas, I was just kind of like, let's pause it. I knew I was going to be gone for like a year, so I was just hoping that, when we got back, we had started back. But I would love to hear Ryan's side.
That is.
So she messed it up. Is that what we saying?
My ego want to say yeah, but
okay.
The other side want to say nah. I ain't. But on a serious note, I think that we just had to go through that first year of learning, and then we needed that break. I think, and to be honest, I think it was an individual. She needed her growth. I needed my growth on certain things. But that first year, I think we needed to learn some stuff with the pod, and I think we did. So I think we gonna come back with it.
Okay.
For sure.
All right, that's what's up, man. What was what would y'all be talking about on the podcast? What
everything?
What did we talk about?
So
we talked about everything.
This brings me a good transition. We were just talking about off camera.
Mm-hmm.
Ebonee was saying that she want more boys
to
be able to play with Barbie dolls.
Yeah.
And tell me why.
Okay, so I think that boys, when they get older, when they start having kids, they really don't know how to be, I feel like, gentle or how to change a baby or just what type of love you're supposed to give a child. I think that's why it's so easy for so many men to just leave the household when they have a kid because they don't know what it's like to be nurturing. I don't think, every day the kid got to wake up and play with Barbie dolls or anything like that, but those dolls that kind of seem real, that you can kind of hold or whatever. If the baby or the boy asks to hold it, just let them hold it. It's not. No, that's not for boys. Don't let boys play with that.
See, that's my stance on it.
No, I mean, baby, if they gonna be gay, they gonna be gay. Ain't nothing you can do about that. That doll ain't gonna be changed. I'm just saying.
So here's the thing. I think most men, right? We don't know or understand what makes a person gay.
Yeah.
And so when we got a little boy, we be like, we keeping him manly from the jump. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that could be a little ignorance on our part, but no, I don't know about Ryan. If you would, I don't think I would care if my son was gay, but I would do everything in my possibility to make sure he not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's not that I have anything against gays and nothing like that. I want my boy to be manly. You know what I'm saying? I want him to be a man.
You want to continue your legacy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right, but does it make you less masculine that you walk around here holding your baby?
No.
Right.
No, but as a little boy, it can be looked at like, what's going on with, you know what I mean? Because at that age, they don't know anything about sex. They don't really know about gender.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But that's the thing is, as adults, we put our knowledge onto them because, like you said, they don't know. So they just see a baby doll. Like they're not thinking like, oh, this is going to correlate to my masculinity. They just like, okay, it's a doll. I want to play with it. Oh, it cries. It does this. Like, that's it. That's all they know. But we see it. That's just like when we watch kid cartoons, we pick up on things that kids would never see. Kids will never understand because we've already put our perception to it, but it had nothing to do. The kid didn't see that. The kid has no idea.
Yeah. But what about self-conscious learning? You know what I mean? Like, what about when we see stuff and we subconsciously had it in our mind, and I don't want my son to be thinking like it's okay for him to be walking around with a baby because I'm letting him do it in the house, and now when we go into the park, he want to take his baby with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but
it's just a lot.
I feel like that's also where the parenting comes in, right? Like, just like you have celebrities that do drugs, but your child may listen to this music but don't do the drugs because as you're parenting, you teach them like you can listen to that, but that's not what you're supposed to live like.
I think it's two sides to that. It's like, all right, the kid goes in it with a pure intention,
Right.
because they don't know anything. But society already has this programming that if you play with dolls, X, Y, and Z, it's probably going to happen.
Yeah.
So it's like, where's the middle ground of letting a child see it from a child's perspective, and then the programming of society? Because you can't really stop the programming of society of telling him, like, because if he walks around in school with a doll, they're gonna say you are X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you say it so many times, he's gonna start to believe it, and he's gonna transition to that programming. So I think it opens up the conversation for understanding, but I think that it needs to be a bridge gap on how you come to a medium with that.
Yeah, I'm not saying go out and buy your son a doll.
Is it another way to make him more nurturing and more soft? Is there another way besides a doll?
Yes, but I understand what you're saying. You coming at it from a perspective of being more gentle and soft and
yeah. So like I'm not saying go buy your son a doll. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm saying if he has sisters, don't stop him from playing with his sisters and her dolls because you see that as that's not masculine.
Okay. So what's the other way? What's the other way besides a doll?
I think that role modeling. So if your son sees you around like your wife, seeing how you treat your wife, that's another way to teach them to be gentle. How you treat your daughters if you have daughters around your son, or just other women, like how you interact with other women, how you talk about women, how you talk about kids. It's all dependent upon what they see. It's the modeling.
Yeah. At what age though? Because I think as from, I would say from the time they're born to maybe 7, 8, maybe, they're just oblivious to whatever's around them, right? And then from 8 to maybe 15, things are starting to stick where they starting to play out what they've seen. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I don't know, because my son, he'll be 12 next week, and I can see some of the things that I'm doing now that he's kind of picking up on now. Before, when he was a little younger,
okay,
you know what I mean. When he was a little younger, he was kind of just in his own little world, doing his own thing. He wasn't really paying attention to things I was telling him, things I was saying. But now I'm starting to see where he's starting to catch on. So now I'm more conscious, like, okay, I really need to start drilling in and showing him, you know, more things, like how I'm treating my wife in front of him, you know what I mean, how I talk to her in front of him, things like that. But yeah, I don't know. I would feel so uncomfortable giving him a baby doll to play with. I would.
Yeah, no, and that's not, and that's not what I mean. Like, I don't mean just buy one. Like, I have a little American Girl doll, right? Okay. So when my nephew's around me, my nephew's 4. When he's around me, he's like, TC, can I hold it? And I'm like, yeah, you can hold it. So it was interesting when he came around, one of the babies in our family, and Ryan was like, hey, like, he's super, like, sweet. I like how he's interacting with the baby. I'm like, because he's used to and I'm saying, be gentle, don't drop her, don't hurt her head.
And you think that translates to when they get older?
Yeah, as you start
having babies.
So so when he saw another baby, a real life baby, automatically he knew, like, I have to be gentle when I touch this baby. I have to be careful. Like, I don't want to hurt the baby.
And you know what else he did? He asked. Like, he always asks first, like, can I do this? Can I do that? And then even when he did, he didn't, like, approach it like, he was just like, okay.
Because he knew. Because I'm like, be gentle, soft, like, be careful. You can hurt the baby. Like, even though it's not a real baby, when he saw a real one, he's like, okay, I know that I have to be, you know, whatever. And I think that as he gets older, not saying every day he has to play with a doll, but when he gets older, if he gets to the point of having children, he won't be as afraid to hold a baby or kind of know how to change a baby. That's it.
Let me ask you a different question in the same topic, right?
Yeah.
You dating, will you be okay with a soft kind of man?
Wait. You got to put some. You got to define
context.
that.
Yeah,
so,
context.
I mean, like,
context.
Like a softer dude, or would you want a manly man, or would you be okay with like a more softer, easy?
So not a macho guy, but like more of a soft-spoken, laid back, softer guy. Like, do you mean like that?
I mean,
I feel like you could be a man and still
be
not
soft.
Yeah, like you can be soft. Like if I have a baby, you gonna help me.
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
like
yeah,
what's,
Yeah, let's define soft. Okay, so when I mean soft, I mean more like shit. He's not aggressive, right? He's not a alpha male, if you will.
I don't want no alpha male. I don't want no alpha male.
You don't want alpha male?
No.
Okay.
No, I want a man who can exert his sternness without having to make me feel like, oh, I'm the man, I'm supposed to be that. Like, you don't have to do all that. Like, I'm going to be submissive to you if you show me that you can be a man. The definition of a man is defined differently for everybody.
Right.
But
Okay.
I don't need you to walk around telling me you a man just because you feel like you a man. That's not gonna work.
So I guess maybe I think that's probably I need to be a little better in defining.
Yeah.
So what I mean is alpha man is, and here's what I think about when I say alpha man. I'm thinking somebody who change oil, you know what I mean, fix cars, like just a rough kind of guy. But polished though, you know what I'm saying? Where if he gotta get in the yard, he cutting the yard, you know what I mean? He fixing on cars, changing tires.
So
you know
what makes
saying?
him not alpha? What would he do if he's doing all of this? What makes him not alpha? Like, what would he do that I'm like, okay, he's not an alpha man?
I think when it comes to his interaction with other men, I think that's when you could tell who's alpha and who is not alpha. So if when he goes around other men and they kind of like, oh, little nigga, watch out. You know what I mean? If not maybe not even say that, but they just get a feeling like if you and him go out where other men feel comfortable either giving you a compliment in front of him or coming up and saying, hey, you know what I mean? That kind of thing.
So I think that plays into confidence. I think that's more confidence than you being an alpha man, because you can be a softer man and still have confidence when you're around other people. Like if you can walk into a room and just hold a conversation and talk to people, that don't mean you an alpha man.
You know what's crazy too is I feel like the whole alpha thing is subjective. Like what you think an alpha, somebody else gonna think differently. I think there's similarities, but I think like, so if you say like, go ahead, little nigga. To him, he may be like, dude, I ain't got no ego, bro. Like, if y'all don't want to fuck with me, I ain't gonna fuck with y'all. But I still know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
He can still be alpha to other people, but to y'all, because y'all have this thing, y'all gonna feel like he not. But to him, he's so comfortable and confident with himself.
It's the confidence.
He's like, all right, cool. Like, I ain't gotta like be in the cool club. Like, I know who I am. Type.
Yeah.
I ain't y'all. If y'all want to with y'all,
Yeah.
but to y'all may feel like he a beta, but he know he a alpha. So it's all subjective though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all subjective.
And to me, a man who handles himself like, all right, bro, like that's more of my speed. Like, I don't need a man who, when he walk into a room, he gotta feel like, oh, I'm that nigga. Like, I don't need that. I don't need that.
It's a lot to that. That's a whole conversation. It's a lot to that. It's a lot to that.
Here's I'm gonna just tell you for me, right?
Okay.
When I walk in the room, I feel like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I project that energy to other people. You know what I mean? I feel like it up here already, but I'm still warm. I'm still invited. I'm still cool. I talk to everybody that's in the room. You know what I mean? I want people to feel comfortable around me. But it's also a line that I draw. You know what I mean? I want to say a blind line that kind of draw. Like people know, like, okay, we can't f with him like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, this is cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think when you overcompensate, it make you look little. So if you can walk into a room and be yourself and people gravitate to you naturally and you don't have to do too much, I think that to me is alpha. An alpha does not have to say that they're alpha.
I think how you looking at it is perfect. Now, let's say you walk in a room that's the opposite of you, but everybody else feel like they're alpha.
What do you mean the opposite?
Like you just said how you was like, I feel like I'm that nigga, but I don't gotta project that. But what if these people projecting that? So everybody in the room is projecting it except you. So everybody looks at you like you the beta, but they the alpha. Does that make you any less alpha?
No, because here's what I do, because I know I got ego. So if I'm feeling that energy, I will match the energy like, nah, this ain't what you think it is. And I'll get understanding like, hey, if you think I'm beta, then you gonna have to try me. You know what I mean? And then because I with dudes who got too big of egos, I want them to know like, look, this ain't that. You know what I mean? I'm cool, but don't try me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm not no gangster. I'm the coolest nigga in the world. You know what I mean? I'm laid back. I'm chill. But if you here's let me give you a little context. When I was young, I think probably like third to fifth grade, right? I lived on this block called Palmer Lee in Los Angeles. Mm-hmm. Every single day I got into a fight. I would get beat up every single day, right? And so I made up my mind, because we had moved from LA, and we moved to like San Pedro. It's like outside of LA, right? Mm-hmm. I met this dude named Clyde, and Clyde started teaching me how to fight, right? Okay. And then once I learned how to fight and protect myself, I seen how people responded to me protecting myself. Mm-hmm. And so I made a subconscious decision. I'm never gonna let nobody punk me, right? I don't care, like, whatever, but you're not gonna punk me. You not feel like you're putting pressure on me, like you can punk me. That's just, I made that decision back as a kid, and I still hold that with me today, because in my mind, I'm still that little third grader who was getting beat up. Right. But as a grown man now, I can hold my own. So you're not gonna make me feel like you're trying to take advantage of me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still that little kid, you know? Right. So that's why I still hold it today. Like, I'm still cool, laugh and joke, I'm still all that. But once I feel that tension, I'm gonna address it first, because now I know, if you know that you ain't finna get an easy win, or it's gonna be a little, you'll kind of back down. And most people who got that big ego, right, it's just they overcompensating from them probably getting beat up when they was a kid too. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I try to match that kind of energy. So if I ever come into a room or a situation like that where they're either treating me or putting that energy out like I'm beta, then I'm gonna match that energy and be like, nah, this ain't what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how I approach it.
It's interesting, because naturally as a woman, to see how it is like flipped, me, if I know a woman doesn't like me, or if I'm getting under her skin, I'm going to continue to be me, because it's going to piss her off. Like, I'm not going to change. I'm not going to match her energy. I'm literally going to be like, you good? Like, you okay? And that's going to piss her off more than it is if I match how upset she is, or whatever the case may be. So it's interesting to see how men differ from women.
Ryan, I want to ask you the same question. How would you approach it?
Bro, I be so chill. I don't be caring. Like, I don't be caring what, because I know, like, y'all just having a dick slinging contest over here. Like, I ain't tripping off what y'all doing. Like, I'm so cool with how I am, because, like, even when we out, like, 90% of the time, I'm in my own world. I'm chilling. Like, I'm not doing what everybody else doing. So I be so into my own world, I don't be paying attention to that. Like, I'll read the room real quick, and I know if I can vibe with you. If I can vibe with you, I'll have a conversation with you. But if I don't, I won't say shit the whole night, and I'll just be chilling.
And we'll just look at each other like.
Yeah, and we'll be laughing like, this nigga, like, all right,
yeah, okay, like, he like this. Yeah. All right, cool. We be like, we know.
See, I don't be caring.
You light skinned, you probably got bitches coming up to you all the time.
I really don't, though.
You tatted up, you know what I'm saying? So everybody think you a gangster, you know what I mean? You be just chilling.
I be chilling.
He really do be just chilling.
Bro, I be chilling, bro.
He really do be
now,
just chilling.
I will admit, I probably got like a resting bitch face. So, like, people won't come up to me because they don't know what they going to get from me, because I keep a blank face. But other than that, like, I don't be fucking with nobody. All I'm trying to do is drink and just have a good time. That's it. I don't be trying to do too much. So, whatever people thinking, I don't be caring, bro. I just want to have a good time. I don't be tripping off of everybody.
Yeah, I'm the more like.
Yeah.
wild when we go.
Like if we go out, she got to be the one. Cause if anybody gonna have a conversation first, it's gonna be her.
Yeah.
And then I'll interact. Cause I'll be reading the room first. I'll be like, oh, he a bitch ass nigga. I can't fuck with him.
and I just look at him because I already know. Like if I'm talking to somebody and I'll be like, I look back like, hey, bro, like he like, yeah, that's.
Yeah.
What is the look though? What is the look saying?
We just know like somebody will come up and say something like, okay, this usually how I go. A dude will come up, try to talk to her. And I sit there, cause they don't know we cousins.
Yeah. So naturally.
So like they gonna come up, and I just look at dude, and then I look at him, and we kind of on the same page. Like this lame.
Yeah.
but I'm gonna let you keep going. Like you ain't gonna get her number, dude. Like or he cool. Like he a cool nigga. Like yeah. Like
he cool. Yeah.
fuck with dude. He
so
cool.
if I always say if a dude walk up and the first thing he do is like speak to me, speak to him. I'll be like, all right.
Yeah, he cool.
He cool. But if I notice that you like acting like he don't even exist over here, then I'm like, all right, you scary. Like, you know, because you're not even working to try to figure out if this is my man or not. Like, you don't care. You just gonna come over here and talk to me. So it's super interesting. But we do this thing when we go out.
What thing?
so
y'all gonna give y'all secret away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Facts.
So like if we in line, like say, I remember we went to Starbucks, and I think she seen a dude that she thought was attractive. Not that she wanted to talk to dude, but
just in case.
Just in case. So we'll be in line, and he'd be like, "What you how you doing? Can I take your order?" And she'd be like, "You want anything, cousin?" Like
cousin. I'm like, cousin.
Sheesh.
Cousin. How you doing, cousin?
She announced
Hey, my
right. Just to let dude know that we cousins, so he got the green light to say something if he wants to.
Oh, okay.
Because they don't be knowing, people don't be knowing that they'll think like we a couple and it's not that. So yeah. So we'll make it loud too, like, yeah, let me get some fries. You want some meat, cousin?
Cousin.
You bad. I'm trying to holler at you, cousin. Yeah.
Y'all was cousin?
Yeah. So we'll do that little green light to let them know, like.
Okay. Do you ever do it to her? Like.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
I always let her know, like, oh, she look good. She'll come over. She may be taking out. It's usually when we go out to eat or somewhere like that or getting a drink. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. And sometimes I just be funny with it, like, cousin.
Yeah. I'll be like, what's up, cousin?
I don't even want to say shit. Just cousin. Cousin.
Yeah.
How you doing, man? This my cousin. What's up with you?
That's dope. That is dope. Okay. Oh, snap. Okay.
Yeah, because naturally people don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you dating right now? You got a chick?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Evan?
Single.
Okay.
The extra emphasis on
that. I know. They say single people always do that in public, but then go home and cry.
Oh no, I ain't gonna cry. I promise I ain't gonna cry, baby. I promise I ain't gonna cry. I said I was single. I ain't say I was lonely. Let's learn this.
Oh, okay.
Let me let you know something. Let me let you know something.
You talking shit then.
Let me let you know something. All right.
Okay. All right. I like this. I like where we going. I like this. Okay. All right, man. So how long ago? I want to kind of transition a little bit back to y'all. How long ago did y'all do y'all podcast?
Oh,
how long was that?
We gotta do math. I ain't good at math.
Okay, we started in 2020.
2020.
The beginning of 2020.
Oh, during the pandemic.
During the pandemic, we thought we was about to. Then pandemic hit. We were still sneaking and geeking, trying to get. Hey, y'all want to come to the studio? I know everybody's scared to go outside, but like let's do what we can. So we did that. But that last episode was 2021. I feel like.
The end of 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So not too long ago, y'all stopped.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is a question I had when I was thinking about y'all coming on. I was like, I want to get y'all opinion on this, right? Because y'all podcast is called Unsolicited Opinions.
Okay, let's go.
What is y'all opinion on? Is there a word for anti-woman? Like, because I know there's words for anti-men, or no.
It's anti-man.
Yeah.
So feminist.
Is there a word for anti-man? Like misogyny?
I looked it up. It is.
Men's Woman Haters Club. No, I don't.
What? Because like there's
that's my shit too. That's my move.
Because I know it's misogyny is you anti-woman, but what is it for people who are anti-man? Is there a word for that?
I should have screenshot this shit. I looked it up too. But it's called Miss. Don't.
And the fact that you gotta look it up
it's crazy.
Yes.
Misandrist? You can't say it.
There we go. Yeah.
Let me see.
Don't fail me, college.
Misandrist.
Misandrist?
Okay, let's see.
That's the word for
a
when you
person who
hate men.
hates men, compared to misogynist. Other words for misandrist, misandry.
See, I've never heard nobody use that word
for
before.
sure. We can't do that. We know we can't do that.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking, why
Because
though?
don't nobody hate me.
Yes, y'all do.
What?
No.
Break this down,
We don't.
cause I'm ready for this.
We don't necessarily hate men. We just hate the things that men put us through. So it comes out as we hate men, but
And
we don't
that's-
really hate men. We don't really hate men.
And that's the same thing as misogyny.
No, because there are men who literally hate women. Like,
So you saying there's no women who hate men?
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm not saying that because I don't. It's people who've been through some things and they may really truly hate men. I can't say that. But what I'm saying is there are men that you're like, you just don't like women because of the way they treat you, the way they act towards you. You be like, it's something you don't like us. Like, why you date us? Because you don't like us.
Yeah. But I also think that behavior is from somebody dogging him.
Oh,
You know
of
what I
course.
mean? I think that's what that comes from. He's feeling like he's been rejected so much, and probably the worst rejection women. Because women, y'all can be cruel when y'all reject. Y'all can be. Not saying you personally, but I'm
probably
saying.
have been.
Oh man,
I
listen.
have.
It's stories on top of stories. Women are dogs.
Man,
I'm
let's
not
talk
gonna-
about it.
I'm
Let's
not
get
gonna
into
fit.
it.
Ooh, let me
into
sink
it.
back in my seat.
Yeah, let's
I'm
get
just
into
so
it.
mad.
And if it ain't you know somebody. Am I lying?
I have had men where I was like, "Hey, bro, chill. Like, you doing a lot." But
Talking about
that's-
them?
Yeah, but I'm saying like I've said things or been away towards
yeah.
a man based on the fact that I don't like him.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Women could be so cruel.
Man.
Like how?
Because of a repeated offense. It's less about an individual man, as it's so many of y'all are getting on my nerves. By the time you get to me, I'm done.
I'm over it. I'm over it. Yeah. I'm over it.
You know what? I don't be mad at the women doing shit. I just mad that y'all act like y'all don't do shit. That's what make me mad. Like if you a dog female, just say I ain't shit. Just say that so I know. Okay, so
Why
we
would
about
you-
to have a war.
When would anybody admit to that?
We do
Man or
sometimes.
women?
We do though. We do
No,
sometimes.
Baby, no.
Yes, we do.
I,
I've had
you've
I've
met
had a
men
man
that said I
I've
ain't
had a man that said
really?
I've had a man that said that I'm not like I don't want to waste your time.
okay.
Okay, that counts.
I've had a man. But my point is, how many women are you not to? Or is
Probably
it just me?
A good amount.
Okay, then you just really not.
Okay, then the same thing for some of y'all. Some
But
of
that
y'all.
might not be the case.
Listen, I know women who date dudes just for dinners, just to eat, and that's fucked up.
And they think that's okay.
Yeah, yes,
They think that's cool.
yes.
Just say I know what I'm doing ain't cool, but I want to do that. I can live with that. But don't act like I'm wifey material and I do all these great things, but I use this for this, and this, and then I'm a fuck his best friend, and then fuck his daddy if you make me mad. Just tell me that's how you are. I'm cool with that. Just tell me that's how you are. Oh yeah, okay. It got hot in here.
I can't attest to that part. But I can say that there are things that women do that we should second guess.
Share the secrets, would you? Share the secrets if you don't mind.
Why would I do that?
See, there we go.
Why would I mess it up for my fellow ladies?
See,
Like,
there we go.
I
The
just-
secret society.
I just think we become hardened because of the things that we go through with men typically. Whether it stems from daddy issues, whether it stems from my first relationship, whether it stems from the dude I like that didn't like me back but played with me because he enjoyed the attention, whatever the case may be, it happens.
Right, but I think that happens on both sides, though. Right?
It does.
Exactly.
I
But
think
I
that
feel like
happens
men are not forgiving. Men do not let they let one woman hurt them and they be hurt at 13 up
for
and
sure.
now they 40 and they mad. Like that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like we allow a man in at different capacities of our lives and give them a chance. And then you do something wrong and then it's like, okay, now I don't mess with you. But y'all get hurt at 13 and y'all dog all the rest of the women the rest of your life. Like you can't do that.
Yeah, see, I'm different. I didn't get hurt until I was 20. I think I was 20.
Mm-hmm.
And up until that point, I didn't understand how people took different anger into relationships until I was 20.
Mm-hmm.
And I took it into another relationship like, oh yeah, the last chick did me like this. I'm going to watch out for your ass. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, let me put up some barriers because that shit does hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I think that happens on, like I said, on both sides. I just think with men, we can't handle being hurt. Women can bounce back a little bit better than men can when they get hurt.
I agree.
So a man will cheat, and we supposed to get over it.
Emotional maturity. From the beginning, y'all aren't taught how to handle your emotions.
Thank you. I love that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I could say that.
Thank
what
you.
she said is men are not taught how to handle their emotions.
We're not allowed to. From a young age, we ain't allowed to.
Because
Get
people
over
want
it.
you to be. But why?
But I'm saying that's what we was taught,
But
though.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because you taught to be masculine. You're taught to be a man.
Y'all can't hold no baby.
Y'all exactly. Hello. And we come back full circle. We come back full circle. You can't even hold the baby. Like, can I tell? That's another thing is I feel like for men to be able to express themselves, when y'all do feel something, it shouldn't be, you a man, you a boy, suck it up, you'll be all right. Like, put that behind you. No, say how you feel. Say how you feel.
What if you don't know how? Because sometimes I don't know how I feel. Like I don't know if just to me it's just either sad or angry. So I don't know, like,
okay,
what
but
other
why?
emotions?
Why? It's okay to feel sad and angry, but the question is why?
But all that goes back to we wasn't taught. It's this simple. We wasn't taught to I can't say this word. We wasn't There we go. Thank you.
Okay.
We wasn't taught to do that with our emotions. Either you happy or you sad. But really, I'm frustrated. I'm not mad. I'm just frustrated.
Yeah.
Or really, I'm just I'm irritated. I'm not mad, but we wasn't taught to say, hey, I feel this because of this. As soon as we do that, shut up, you're a man. You shouldn't feel that way. And instantly we shut
Who do
down.
you hear that from?
Everybody, society for one, and then
As
men
a
growing
kid,
up.
though, do you hear that more from men or from women?
Men.
Yeah, from men.
Yeah, for sure, men.
From men, for sure. And
It's a cycle. It is a cycle. We gonna admit that it's a cycle. But I say that to answer your question though. Like, why you said why, and it's like we was taught that from jump that you're either happy or sad. We can't be frustrated.
But it's okay. You can have those two emotions, but you need to learn to express why you're happy, why you're sad, why you're mad. Like, why are you mad? You're mad. Why are you mad? Because that's why dudes go out here and kill on people because they mad. They don't know how to deal with their anger. You're mad. Why are you mad?
Okay, let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you this question.
okay.
How long do you think that process is to unwind these emotions into a healthy state? Like, if we got a meter, right? We got unhealthy, we got middle, and then healthy. How long do you think it takes to get to the healthy side?
At
You
what
mean like
age?
Yeah,
you
like,
mean what age?
or it's not even one age. Like, say, how old are you now?
42.
42, right? Do you think you're in a healthy state as far as expressing yourself?
Somewhat.
How long did it take you to get to that point when you realized it? And you're not even fully there.
I would say 35 to now.
And you're not
35 when I really start realizing, like, damn, like I need to start speaking like what's wrong with me instead of internalizing it.
And he not even fully there. Like, that's a long process. So I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying too.
It's a long process because it didn't start when you were younger.
Yeah, it take a long time. Because first of all, you gotta first speak it.
Recognize
First
it.
you gotta understand it. Then you gotta speak it. Then you speaking it don't mean that you know how to like express it. Like, I was just having this conversation. Like, all right, I knew I can vent with basketball, but when it got taken away, how else can I express myself or get these emotions off of me? I got to figure out another way. And a lot of people, they don't have that outlet to just express it without verbalizing it.
How you do that with your book?
I mean, yeah, you know, sometimes I do a
What
little writing. I do a little writing too.
You got 2 books.
Yeah, dear self.
Stop being humble in here.
So you want me to be arrogant?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that nigga. I write real good. I am the Black Steven Spielberg.
Okay.
Just call me Bluesberg for Black and Spielberg. No, but for real, I got 2 books, Dear Self and Dear Self 2. I'll talk about this though. But just getting to that point where you talking about, like, it's so many steps to getting there. You got to first understand that this is how I feel, and then verbalize it, and then we can both agree with this. Finding somebody who you trust to talk to, because we know at the minute we start verbalizing it, it gets thrown back in our face.
Yeah.
Oh, you sounding like a bitch. Shut down.
Yep.
Red flag.
And I was taught where, and this is not be good, when you're talking about your emotions and feelings, it comes off as weakness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? You crying? Like, man, what? Man, get out of here, man. Nobody want to hear all that. You
I
know
feel
what
like that also depends on the type of, if y'all talking about to a woman.
See,
in general.
I don't think I would even feel comfortable. I think now with my wife that I feel comfortable even saying like, yo, this is bothering me, this. But other women before my wife, like, I wasn't coming to them with my emotional problems.
But why?
Because it's the same, like, every time.
Why are you talking to this woman like y'all? Like a man would tell us, why are you letting this man in your body and you can't tell him what's wrong? Why would y'all do that for a woman?
Because it's the same thing with y'all where when y'all get hurt.
Yeah.
My bad, my mind moving. Yeah, my mind is moving. My mind moving. But it's just every stop you get when you try to express yourself, you either not being heard, people rejecting it, or they try to, like, this is one thing that I had to learn with you is, do I want to be heard or do I want advice? Sometimes we don't want you to say shit, just we want you to listen. Yeah. But sometimes when you say some shit back, it's automatically a trigger, and it's like, all right, I don't even want to talk now because you're not even listening to what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like sometimes we just want to be heard and we want to vent. We have to do better at saying that, but sometimes we don't want advice. We don't want y'all to say shit. Just listen to what we're saying.
A little context.
Yeah.
When we talk, I call him with my issues, and he had to get to the point where he like, okay, do you want me to listen?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to give you advice?
Because I will always give advice, because what do men want to do? They want to fix it.
They want to fix it.
Right. So we thinking you coming to me to fix it, but sometimes she just want me to listen, and then sometimes she would get mad, like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why are you mad? You came to me with this problem.
Now, you came to me for a reason. I'm trying to fix you, trying to help you. Yeah,
right, but she just wanted me to listen sometimes. Right, she just wanted me to listen.
I'm going through this. I just need you to listen. Like, I don't need you to fix it.
Yeah.
I just need you to listen. So, yeah. But I think that if you have you shouldn't be with a woman. I'm going to say woman because that's all I am. That's all I know. You shouldn't be with a woman if you feel like you can't talk to her. If you can't tell her what's going on within your day, what's wrong with you, why are you with her? Why are you talking to her?
I'm just trying to get some box.
Capital B.
I just said. Listen, before I got married, that's what it was about. Like, that's it.
I guess I get that. I gave up on trying to understand how men's brains work because it's completely different than ours. So I gave up. I'll just kind of meet y'all where y'all at.
I think we're so simple.
I think so too. I think women are more complex. You know what I mean? And for men, it's just like, hey, are we eating? Are we having fun? For women, it's like, are we eating? But where are we eating? Is it this food or is it that food? Is it this? Is it that? Like,
what's crazy is I agree with you.
Wow, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere.
I agree with you. I agree. I do agree. But I feel like if you know that, hey, you just like, where we eating at? And you want to eat? And she like, where we eating at? You need to be like, hey, we not doing all of that. Like, we not doing all that. We don't need to figure out where we eating at. Men just need to be more expressive of what they want from the situation. Because if she knew already what it was, she wouldn't be asking extra questions. She wouldn't need to be trying to clarify what's happening. If you were straight from the jump, like, she wouldn't have to figure it out.
You speaking for you or other women?
I'm speaking for everybody.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, because
other women, they ain't rocking like that.
What you mean?
Well, you could tell a woman what it is, and okay, I could give you an example. If you tell a woman like, "Hey, man, I'm just trying to kick it," if she like you, she's trying to change your mind. I hear you.
That is
Yeah,
a
I agree
problem.
with you.
That is a problem that women have.
Yeah.
That is a problem because we think we could change y'all, and if you spend a little time with us, and we be like, oh, he said he don't do this, but he doing this with me, and then she gonna look stupid in the end. Cool, fine. But naturally, if you tell a woman up front what it is, morally, we naturally are like, okay, well, he already told me he just want to sleep with me, so if he don't get that from me, cool. But if he do sleep with me, I know that's what he wanted.
See, but here's the ratio, right? And I haven't tried this, but this is what I'm assuming.
Okay.
When a man says that, 9 times out of 10, they not getting it because you said exactly what your intentions are. And so that, when you do that, that means you're not going to get it. Most men have gotten more by being the bull. Like, oh, no, I really like you.
So I think
we vibing, we kicking it.
Think about it two ways. Think about it 2 ways, though. As a man, if you state your intentions and she's not okay with it, why can't you just let it go and find something else?
Because
we ain't gonna never get no coochie.
I know.
How not? I can guarantee you it's somebody you can meet today, right now, who is going to have sex with you just based off the fact that you said, this is what I want.
But that's not the one we want. That's not the one
so
we
you
want.
So you say, I'm a lie. Let me lie.
No, not lie.
Yeah, it's lie.
It's
a lie.
manipulation. It's not a lie.
That's worse than a lie. Manipulation is worse than a lie.
But listen. No, but listen.
Men only lie to get what they want. They only lie to get what they want. I just had this conversation the other day.
Both do. We both do. Women and men, just different ways.
Like you said, men
Different
are
ways.
simple. Men are easy.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
let me ask you this. 1 out of 10 people, right? If I go up to a woman, I say, man, listen,
I'm
you gotta
good
feel
with
that.
ratios.
Okay, let's go from let's just have a blank ratio. Okay. If I go up to a woman and be like, damn, you got a fat ass. I ain't gonna lie, I just came over because I wanna. What's the odds of me fucking her?
Your tact is
0.
off. It has nothing to do with you being honest. The tact is off.
Okay, how can I say that in a politically correct way to where she gonna let me?
Yes, please.
At that moment.
Please answer
I really don't know how to answer
Exactly.
this because- no, but my point is, it's a way to do it.
We gotta first.
Do you know you don't have, but you.
Women like to feel lavish.
Yeah.
Talking about your ass fat. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah,
So
like-
if you're like, you know what, you're really beautiful.
It's
I gotta be honest, I'm not
cute.
looking for anything.
Yeah.
I just wanna like, and even if it wasn't so much, don't even mention fucking or sex. Just be like, you know what, I just really want to love on you.
But that's a bullshit.
I mean-
so again, we gotta go back to we gotta bullshit first.
Yes.
Huh?
Women like lies.
But it's still
Women
bullshit
like to
though.
be
It's
lied
not
to.
even a lie. It's to clean it up. Clean it up. You don't have to lie. Like you saying that you want to have sex is fine, but you have to say it in a different way. Because maybe I came to the club tonight, I'm mad at my ex-boyfriend, and I want to have sex too. So that's fine. But you have to say it in a way that it doesn't sound so disgusting.
Okay, so if I say, yo, I think you beautiful, like,
What you doing after this?
yeah, what you doing after this? I'm trying to see
I'm
what's
like, I
up with
don't
you.
know. What you want me to do?
But I just lied because I don't think you're beautiful. I think you're cute.
You can say cute. Why did you just say cute?
Because if I said, I don't know.
Cute seem like a little,
Yeah.
like such like little.
I think you look
girlish.
good.
Yeah, I think you look good. I'm just trying to see what's up with you tonight.
Like, what you doing after this?
And you saying something gonna go.
I'm like, oh, what you want me to do after this?
No, because most women response is, I don't even know you.
Right.
And that's
I don't even know
she
you.
says
Like,
that because she's not initially attracted to you. So if that's the case, then you need to just let that go.
So she say, I don't know you, then you just walk away? You just be
Yeah, like, nigga, I don't know you. I just met you. Who are you? I don't know your name. You don't know me. You just met me in a club. She's not attracted to you.
All this is bullshit.
She's not.
This is horseshit.
That's why
I'm
a
not doing
woman.
this.
That's why y'all can buy a drink. This is exactly why y'all can buy a drink in the club. And then I'ma look at my homegirl like, oh nah, bitch, he not it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna take his drinks though. And then y'all mad cause I leave and don't say bye to you. And I don't speak to you the rest of the night. That don't mean you gotta stand next to me the whole night, you know, trying to get close to me. Like, no, you bought the drink because you wanted to buy me the drink, but you didn't clarify if I was interested.
See, I'm so glad I'm married. God.
Oh yeah, dating in the 2020s
I'm
is
so
a
glad I'm
little
married.
different. It's a little different.
I did hear something online the other day. I thought was like, damn, if I was single, that is kind of dope. I seen Mario, the singer. He was like, what you should do is if you walking past a girl, even if you think she cute, you should walk by her and be like, yo, I'm sorry. I ain't like, what'd he say? He was like, you're not even my type, but I think you beautiful. and then keep walking. I was like, ooh.
Cause she gonna respond one of two ways. She gonna be like, or she gonna be like, I ain't his type.
Yeah.
What's his type?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, yeah.
I'll be like, girl,
Yeah,
did you
she gonna
hear
start
him?
thinking. She gonna start thinking. Yep.
What's his type?
All you gotta do is stick around in the area. She gonna walk by you.
He like
Yep.
he like Hispanic.
I like that. That's smart.
It's like he like Hispanic women and he like me and I'm black and chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay, did you hear him? Where'd he go?
Yeah.
And now I might not say nothing to you, but I'm definitely gonna be like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
who he talking to?
Now you in Foot Locker. You ain't even want to buy no shoes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, like, back to women like shit. Women,
They
women
do.
Like
They do.
It's not bullshit though.
It is.
To them, it's not.
It's
Yes.
not. You making me feel good.
Shit.
It's not bullshit. That's a lie.
It's bullshit. That's a lie. The lie is bullshit.
You might not really be that nigga type. You really might not be his type. If you look at all his exes, you might not be his type.
So why won't he just keep walking? If you're not my type, why would I even tell you you're not my type? Unless I'm trying to get your attention. Unless I want you to know this information.
Because it's going to make me feel good.
That's
And
shit.
that's
We
what,
want-
It's
and
not
that's what he
bullshit.
knows.
No, it's the difference between a lie and bullshit.
that-
what is
to y'all. Okay, I want to hear this. Because to us, a lie. Same thing, right?
thing.
Okay, go ahead. We ready for this.
Wait. I said that wrong. It's
No,
the
you
liquor.
didn't. You said it right. It's cool.
It's the liquor. It's the liquor. Okay. It's okay. So if you telling me how you really feel, but you say it in a way that is clean, because what if you really not his type? Like, damn, she look kind of good. I usually date this type of girl, like this type of chick, but she look good. If he say that to me, that's like, okay, what's your type though? Like, what you usually like? Why you like me? Because that's gonna be my next question. Why you like me though? A bullshit and lie is like you literally just making up some. Like you're just making up some so you can go home.
So here's how guys work.
No.
This is how guys' minds work. At
Okay.
least from the guys that I know.
Okay.
If they know that line, that little piece would even spark her attention, most guys would just use it.
Oh, just use
to-
it, even if they are attracted to her.
Yes,
Yeah.
they would just use it because they know
That's
it sparks
sick.
something in the woman
That's sick.
Yeah.
to now she's interested. Now she's like, wait a minute, what's your type then? If you don't,
That's
now
sick.
now I can start a conversation.
But
That's
then
how guys work.
But I'm gonna be honestly, naturally, I'm gonna be like, well, clearly I'm your type if you're attracted to me, because you're not gonna be attracted to somebody that's not your type. That's just how I feel.
That's good enough. You see, you thinking too much. All we want to do is
Yes.
hook you in. That's
Yes.
it. That was the hook.
Just to get
you
the
can think whatever the fuck
conversation.
you want to think.
Just to get the conversation.
I don't
going.
care what you thinking. You can think whatever the as long as I reel your ass back over here when I walk in Foot Locker and you walk in here,
Okay,
we
yeah.
good. That's
Now
it.
we can start a conversation.
I don't
'Cause
care
now-
what
So
you think.
so
yeah.
naturally, men just like to lie.
Not
no.
even lie. I think for most men, the hardest part about it is just starting a dry conversation with a woman and let her know that
Okay,
they're
how do y'all
interested.
approach women?
Especially now because so many men approach y'all, it's hard. Because even if we are honest, if it's not good enough to get your attention, it's not
You
gonna
would-
work.
yes.
So, how we feel, we gotta get your attention.
I think it goes
Fuck the
back to
honesty.
if I'm attracted to you.
Partially, yeah, that's partially for sure.
Like, like a man can just walk up to me and say something, but if I'm not attracted to him, it's gonna irritate me.
Absolutely, I
It's
agree
gonna
with that.
irritate me. I'm gonna be like, why are you talking to me? Regardless of what it is, it's gonna irritate me. If you're not attractive to me, it's gonna irritate me.
So no matter who it is, no matter who it is.
No matter who it is.
So, but because I got a homeboy like this would be like if let's say you say y'all two girls, yo man, I'm really feeling you, like, you know what I mean?
And she gonna shoot. He gonna go after
Yo,
her.
I'm really feeling you. I just want to know, like, you know what I'm saying, like this.
And I think that's a great way to play it. You know why? Because in most women groups, there's always the one that gets talked to the most.
Really?
It is.
Educate me. I'm listening.
It is. It's in
Okay,
most women groups.
let's quantify that. Like, if it's 5 women, 2 of the women mostly getting talked to, or one of them.
Let's do 3.
Okay, 3
Let's
women.
do 3, because naturally with 2,
Yeah, I like this.
the two typically is gonna be able to switch off. Like it's when they go
Okay.
out, somebody gonna either talk to one of them. But let's do 3.
Okay, 3 women.
Out of the 3, one is gonna get talked to the most. The third is probably never gonna get talked to.
Right.
So it's gonna work in his favor if he tries to talk to the one that always gets talked to, and the third that never gets talked to. He may have a better chance at getting at her than he would have with the first one.
You talking some? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You talking some?
Okay.
You talking some?
A man like that, like, I'm gonna look at it like, nigga, what is you doing? Like, and I'm gonna look at her like, did you not just see him trying to talk? But it's some women like that that's gonna be like, okay, girl, he trying to talk to me. Or they'll see it as, well, he tried to talk to you, so that means he good enough to talk to me.
Yeah, I like that.
It's
That's
a real
how
thing.
women think?
It's a real thing.
Really?
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would I want that?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly. I don't even want a man that even remotely looked at one of my friends. Remotely. I don't want it.
We definitely looked at them, but we ain't about to say. We just gonna pick like, all right, it's 5 of them. I like her, but if she don't go, I'm gonna slide to her. I'm gonna just say hi, and depending on how you respond to that hi, oh no, I'm good. Let me go talk to Shorty.
I don't, cause it's like, okay, me, I think too far ahead. My brain be too far in the future. I'm like, I bring them to family events or they around my friends, and the whole time, are you gonna be thinking about them? Like, if my friends are there, like, are you gonna be thinking about, like, I really shot at her first? Like, you got it. Y'all got it.
Listen, guys, like the one thing is the hardest thing for them initially when they're young is trying to talk to women, right? That is the hardest thing. I remember being in college, I think it was, or maybe right after college, watching this show called The Pickup Artist. Have y'all ever heard of this show? You ever seen this? Where it was, I think it was like on VH1 or maybe MTV or something, where it was this one guy and was teaching all these nerds how to have how to spark conversations with women, right?
Okay.
Whether it's a group of wow, I keep some women. A group of women.
What's your cup? Look, I need what you drinking. What you drinking?
Whether it's a group of women or just one woman by herself, he would teach them, and it was like a whole game. Like, okay, how do you open? How do you know what I mean? How do you get their attention?
Like a sales pitch.
Yes, that's how it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I like
saying?
that sales pitch. Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly where it was.
Okay.
And they were just going by numbers wise. You know what I'm saying? Where it was a whole mathematic equation where women are really invested emotionally into these connections, where guys are just like playing the numbers, like, okay, I know if I open with this, I know I can close with this. I know it was a whole strategic thing.
Right.
Just can talk to women because y'all are so difficult.
We really not that difficult if we like you. I promise. It's men out
if
here.
we like you.
I say this all the time. It's men out here who will flash their money, all their money, and a woman still won't sleep with them. A man that she is attracted to ain't got to do shit, and she still gonna sleep with him.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
How do we know that y'all attracted to us before we get to y'all?
Right.
Is there a look? Is there like a stare? Like,
You
what is it?
know body language. Body language is gonna be your number one teller.
Okay, so
every
what's some body
single time.
languages that someone like me because they're not me? Cause
Okay,
I'm
walk up to me and talk to me. I'm chilling with my girls.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. What's your name?
It's Ebonee.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Donte.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Okay. You come here often?
Sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is if you walk up and I'm talking to my homegirl and I'm like, hey, what's up? Oh yeah, I'm cool. I've been here a couple hours. You shouldn't know. Like, it's just
for sure.
naturally.
See, right there with that little interaction, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes
I
we
don't know.
don't.
I don't know. I promise you. I didn't know. I didn't know if this was good or bad. I didn't know where.
I just feel like if
know.
you because Ryan's closer to me right now, if he walk up to me right now and I'm standing there and like I kind of shrink into myself and I'm just like yeah, no, da 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 da. But if I'm still like Yeah, I'm with my friends.
Yeah.
Oh, me and such and such. Yeah, we got something to do after this. Women tell you exactly what it is. We tell you exactly what it is.
Yeah. I was saying before we come up to y'all, how do we know? But yeah, coming up to y'all, I feel like what I see is eyes, smile, and like y'all. But like if your body leaning towards this way, you ain't fucking with me.
Yeah.
But like if you like this and you like.
Like
yeah,
if she opened
like,
up to you mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
this is my social and this is my name and this is my address if you want to just come over after. Like once you see that, okay, we lit. Yeah, we lit.
I think if you look at body language, I say smile,
For
but that's
sure.
hard because if a man that walks up to me and talks to me, because I'm naturally nice, I'm gonna smile at you anyway.
It's the eyes. The eyes gonna tell you. If she ain't moving them eyes, and she ain't look at her friend, and if she locked in.
Let me ask,
Yeah.
okay. Let me ask you
eyes.
this.
Yeah.
Could a guy get your attention by, like if you with a group of girls, right? Could a guy get your attention by speaking to everybody that's in your group?
Yes,
all your girls.
absolutely.
And you like, yo, I really like you.
Yeah,
like
can I
that.
talk to you for a second? Yes, that's happened. Hey, how are y'all doing? Do you mind if I talk to you for a second? Then you know my friends gonna be like, okay, bitch, okay. And that's gonna hype you up. That's gonna hype you up. I'm telling.
That's what guys want. That's what guys
I'm
want.
telling
Because
you.
if guys can get the okay from the friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Hey,
They gonna be like, girl,
for
okay,
sure. Yeah,
you better go talk to him.
yeah. Right.
What
right.
if you're not attracted to him though?
I'ma still go because my girl's hyping me
Yeah,
up.
you got to. You got to.
I'ma go.
You got to.
Because if they giving me the okay, that means they see something, right? You know what
right,
I'm saying? Like,
right.
it may not all be physical, but if they
Yeah.
like, okay, I like how he came over here.
Yeah.
My friends would know what I'm interested in. So if they knew it was something, they'd be like, If they did some I'd be like, I'm good. I'm going to stay right here with them. But thank you. We appreciate it.
Have you ever went up to a guy?
What? What?
Question. Have you ever?
No.
went up to a guy?
That's not a question. It's how many times, brother.
Oh, really?
What? She's the
Really?
bro. We'll be out we'll be out somewhere,
See, this is rare. This is rare then.
Oh,
bro. We'll be out somewhere.
God.
Listen, when we used to go out, man, summer
I'm in my soft
2018,
girl
we
energy
was
now.
going out every weekend, literally, like no weekend skip. We was going out every weekend. We'll be in the middle of a conversation, like, yeah, so what you about to do? And she'll be like, hold on, hey, and she'll just make her way over there. She ain't running, but she'll make her way over there. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? And she'll just start going on, like she'll start spinning to dude.
Really? That's
yeah.
dope. That's dope.
I've changed my life around.
But
No, like
why? That's dope though.
I'm in my soft girl princess energy right now.
No.
I am in my soft girl. But then yes, because I didn't like missed opportunities. That was a real thing for me. If
That's
I saw
dope,
somebody I
though.
wanted, because maybe he don't see me, but I see him. So it's like, who am I to say like, hey, go shoot your shot? I'd rather tell me no than for me not to know at all.
how many told you no?
See, that's dope.
Yeah, okay.
I probably had 2 tell me no. One because he had a girl, and 2, the other one he didn't like black girls.
Okay.
And I was perfectly okay with that because I went home knowing like I didn't miss that opportunity.
See, that's dope. That's what I wish more women could adopt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of times women be like, I'm single and I'm unhappy, whatever. But they see a lot of guys that they are attracted
Yeah.
to, and they waiting on the guys to do something. And we over here like dumb land. We don't know what the going on.
We got to get y'all the eyes like, hey, I'm
Exactly.
looking at
Yeah.
you. I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think that's super dope, though. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I got one that's been in my life for a minute because I talked to him. And the time that I talked to him, it was interesting. He was talking to another chick, and I stood there and waited. And they was talking too long, and I'm just like, all right, I don't got that much more time to wait.
I know this person.
And
Yes, you
just-
do.
And you just walked in between?
Yeah, I was like, excuse me. I said, excuse me to her. And I have no clue what their relationship is. Like, this could have been his girlfriend.
What's the first letter of this person?
Ian.
Okay, I got you.
And so just walked up to him, was
Shout
like,
out
look,
to Ian.
I'm going to post this so he can see it. I'm going to post it.
I know who Ian is.
Yeah, Ian big in my life. I
Yeah.
feel like, yeah. So, just walking up to him and just like, hey, I think you're really attractive. Like, I don't know if you got a girl, da 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 da. And to this day, he talk about that.
Really?
To this day, he talk about
We
that.
like that shit.
That's fire.
We like
But
that.
it can go both ways, though. It can go both ways. I feel like sometimes if you shoot at a man, in his mind, you like him more than he like you, which happens for men shooting at women too. And it can go nowhere. It can go absolutely nowhere, because maybe they were initially attracted to you, but a man's not used to being talked to, so they're not gonna typically turn you down. They may, as time goes on, have conversation with you, and it just fizzles out because they're really not attracted. They just like the fact that you approach them. Cool. Some men don't like the fact that a woman is strong enough to approach them. They like, hey, that's nigga tendencies. I don't want to deal with that. But you know, it works out sometimes. But I'm in my soft girl energy.
Yeah.
Soft.
So you wouldn't do that now?
Not now.
No.
Not now. No.
I think that's super dope, man.
I'm learning to like who like me.
Cause we don't be knowing.
I
Like
know.
sometimes like a girl will say like, and I had to tell a friend, and she was like, dudes don't be coming up talking to me. And I'm like, how they even know to talk to you if you're interested in them? Like, y'all, people would tell you in life, you go for everything you want in life.
Right.
For a job, for a dream. But you ain't go after the dude. Like, at least go over there and say like, oh, you got some nice shoes. Like,
Yeah.
at least say something so we know like, all right, she's trying to give us the hint.
Exactly.
But you think you in the corner looking cute, it's a million of y'all looking cute. We don't know that you want to talk to us unless you say something to us.
Most men say they try to talk to me because they see me smile. You have friends. I have friends that will sit there with the resting bitch face the whole night and be upset because nobody tries to talk to them.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I think smiling is big. And you see somebody's bubbly, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Guys be like, you know what, she probably cool to talk to. I
Yeah.
don't know it, you know what I mean? She could probably turn it off right away, but she seems
can.
like, you know what I mean? She's
Especially
cool
in
to-
public.
Yeah.
That's what they be saying to her. They be like, it's just your vibe. She be like, what does that even mean? It's just your vibe. Like, you just so cool. I don't know what it is about you. And she just like, thank you.
Yeah.
Every time, boy. Niggas, watch out. It's the vibe.
The vibe will get you. Nigga. Be careful.
And the first time I get an attitude, they be like, "Who are you?
Oh, yeah, that's a different.
Who is this? I don't know this person."
Yeah. God dang. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't even imagine dating now. I couldn't.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Be thankful.
Yeah, I
tell
am.
people all the
I'm
time.
super thankful.
I'm like, I tell
Super-
my friends all the time, if he not beating your ass, girl, figure it out. If he not beating your ass, figure it out.
Oh, that's
I-
a bold statement.
For real.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a whole lot of nothingness out here.
Goodness gracious. But I would say probably for women, it's probably a lot of nothingness because it's more women than men.
Mm-hmm.
For men, it's probably like, shit, this is the time.
Yeah, I ain't
You know
gonna
what I'm
lie. It probably
saying?
is. Low key. It probably
Yeah.
is. It probably is.
This
It probably
like
is.
for men, like, shit, I could do this out here. But me, I'm done. I'm out of here. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
be thankful. If you got your person, bro, be thankful. Like, y'all can figure that shit out. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, gonna get out here and start dating. Everybody lying. I just had a situation where a man married. Like, it's just, it's real tragic. It's real tragic.
Do y'all travel and date? Like,
Of course.
Would you go out of the country or go to another state and meet somebody and do like a long distance? I know not you, but
Those are the best ones for me when I was doing it. What? Those are the best ones. Bro, you telling me all I got to do is come see you. When I come see you, we kick it. And then when I'm home, I get to do my own shit. Meaning, like, I'm not doing nothing with nobody else, but I'm saying, like, I get
I'm
to
in
focus.
my space.
Yeah, like, I get to
ain't
focus on
stressed
me.
out.
Like, because when somebody here, you got to kind of, like,
Where you at? Why I ain't seen you in 3
Right.
days?
They-
Why
your
I
time
ain't
go
heard
to
from
them.
you?
all I got to do is FaceTime when I get off work. We good. And then I go see you and we turn it up. And then I go back home and I'm just, that was the best.
Yeah.
At that
I'm
time,
all
yeah.
for that. Most of the men I talk to do not live near me.
really,
Yes.
what was the best city where
So
you
you
was
already know what
like?
I'm going to say.
Where was the city?
Can I
where-
say it? Can
Go
I say
ahead.
it?
Say the city.
Atlanta.
For sure.
Atlanta. Atlanta got everything.
Because you know why? At that time, because I think now it's a little bit different because everybody is different now. But at the time, the ratio was off. No disrespect, but the ratio was off.
I'll say the statistic. Most of the men there are.
7 to
Yeah.
1 or something like that, right?
Yeah, the ratio was off. So I'm going, and then I know a lot of people there, so I'm going there, and it's just like, all right. And then they coming to you, like I'm just chilling, and you see somebody give you the eyes, you turn your head, they direct because they know you're not from there too. They don't like people from there neither. So
really?
they know. So they know you're not from there.
They own you, huh?
They own you. It's a free game. And then they cool too. It ain't just like it's a free game, but a lot of them are cool too. You just gotta pick and choose, but they are cool too.
I think your out of town relationships be the most interesting.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what they doing every moment of the day. You have no clue.
How do you know what somebody doing that's in the city?
I mean, you
can pull up on them.
You seeing them, you pulling up. Y'all going to eat all the time. Like you literally with them every day. What can y'all possibly have to talk about every time y'all see each other? Whereas somebody outside, like you might go a day or two without talking to them, and a lot may have happened in that day or two, or just the fact that this is the person you unwind to. What y'all got to argue about?
Yeah. You know what the best part about going out of town to see somebody is that you get that excitement. Mm-hmm. It's that excitement. It's almost like when you in the honeymoon phase, it's over and over and over again because it's like, oh, what we gonna do this time? Like, because everything is a memory. It's not like an everyday thing. Every single time you go, it's a memory. There is no everyday. We just kicking it. We were just watching the movie. We always got to do something. So that memory is always there. So it's always a rush. Oh man, what we gonna do this time? We about to go here. We about to go here. Stuff that we don't even plan happen. Like it's be that rush, that adrenaline.
I dated my wife a year long distance before I moved here.
Okay.
And I was in LA, and it was always an experience.
Yeah.
It was always, and she talked about that. She was like, the most fun I ever had with you when you was in LA.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
That's the thing because it's almost like a mystery. It's a high.
Right. It's a high.
You're excited. Like you probably telling your friends, I'm about to go see this person. Like we about to do this, this, and this. We got this plan. I haven't seen them in a month. I haven't seen them in weeks. That's fun.
Yeah.
You see somebody every single day.
Damn, why you gotta say it like that? Well, yeah, I get it. I know I get it. And then you get to travel. You get to get on a plane and go somewhere.
But it can get tiring. That can get tiring.
Shitting me.
Like the money that comes into it, it's times where you want a person to be available and be there for certain things, and maybe travel doesn't allow. I can't imagine relationships that suffer during COVID. Because of long distance, because you can't really fly, you can't really drive, you can't really do all of these things. But it's a high that you get when somebody lives away from you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I could say those are the good times. I remember every single time. And when I was in LA, it was either I was flying here or she was flying to LA every single month. We at least see each other once a month.
That's super cute.
Yeah.
So how did y'all plan that out? Like, did y'all just buy tickets ahead, or y'all just last minute bought tickets?
This was like 2016, 15.
Mm-hmm.
So it may have been. Well, let me think. Yeah, I think every time we would do, like if either she'll come and when she was leaving, we were like, all right, so when can you come back or when can I go there? You know what I mean? We'll plan it while we was together. And we're like, all right, so this is the day we gonna plan. And then we would buy the tickets or get the tickets like a month in advance. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't know the next time we was gonna see each other. Okay. So yeah, man, those are the days.
Man, I got a flight to catch in the morning.
You what? You got a flight to catch in the morning? Oh shit!
Speaking of planes.
Speaking of,
that's dope, man. Man, Ebonee and Ryan, man, I appreciate y'all, man, for tapping in with me, man.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Yeah, shout out Black Egypt. Shout out
to Black Egypt, man. Yeah. Man, do y'all want to leave y'all socials so people can know how to get a hold of y'all, all that good jazz?
Go ahead.
I ain't been on IG for a minute. I don't even know my IG.
What is it? Ryan. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and plug mine. It's Malika, MALEE _KUH. You can find me on Instagram. Yeah.
Ryan J _ Weems, WEEMS, or Ryan _ J. Shit, I don't know.
It'll be down in the description.
Literally.
Be down in the description.
Just find me on the old people page, Facebook. That's what we get.
Yeah.
Not the old people.
The old people page, yeah.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man.
Thank you.
Unsolicited Opinions with Ryan and Ebonee, man. Thank y'all again. Yo, This has been the Tap In Podcast, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. We out of here.